What's up, guys? Welcome to a new top 5 niches of the week video. This one was a little bit difficult to come up with 5 really good niches because, as you would expect, it's a lot of Halloween themed designs that are selling right now, especially a lot of brand protected designs, a lot of like Disney and Marvel and even like Dr. Seuss. You know those thing 1, thing 2 shirts? Well, there's even like variations that apparently they've been selling. So I had to do a little bit of digging. And, you know, I always do a little bit of verification as well before I recommend some niches, but I was able to find 5 good ones that I'm confident are going to make you guys some sales. Some of them we talked about last week, but there was just no avoiding them because, hey, they're selling really well still. So I'm going to go jump on my computer and then we can dive into these niches. Thanks again for joining me, guys. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you want to, you can look forward to videos on, I'm going to talk about the easiest $1,500 profit I ever made on eBay. I'm going to talk about Amazon merch phone cases and give you a strategy for how to sell really professional looking phone cases. And I'm going to talk Redbubble store reviews. So hopefully you'll subscribe and watch those videos. We got 2 winners to announce from last week's giveaway. I will be following up via email with you two, but it looks like you both had multiple entries. Congrats on winning my print-on-demand mega pack. Also, shout out to whoever that was at the top using Proton Mail that values their privacy. I respect that. Also, there'll be another giveaway at the end of this video if you would like to stay and wait for me to announce it. All right, real quick before we start, if you're a new viewer, welcome to my channel. I'm Ryan Hogue. I've sold over $1.8 million on Amazon to date. In the description, I've got a free print-on-demand mini course delivered to you via email, 1 lesson a day. It's very thorough. If you'd like to take me up on that offer, all I need is your email. I've got a print-on-demand Facebook community as well. I'd love to have you there. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I publish income reports on the first day of each month so you can follow my journey as an e-commerce seller. And last but not least, I've got a full print-on-demand course, 10 modules, over 80 lectures. I'm going to expand this to over 100 lectures soon because I've already got a ton of stuff I'm planning to add. So if you want to take me up on that offer, top link in the description, actually below the giveaway. All right, let's get to the top 5 niches of the week. Niche number 1 is actually going to look familiar. So I included this in the top 5 last week. This I'm with Karen. Karen, I need to speak to the manager. Karen, excuse me, 2020, I want to speak to your manager. So last week I mentioned that the Karen, I need to speak to the manager was kind of like a meme shirt throughout 2020. I guess the origin of the meme, I learned it. It's not something like real positive. It's kind of a, not one that, you know, someone was in the news for the wrong reasons and her name was Karen. And anyways, it became a meme that people started buying on t-shirts. I guess Karens feel a little bit entitled and whatnot. Anyways, people have spun it into like not just the original t-shirt of Karen, I need to speak to the manager, but as you can see here, like the I'm with Karen is kind of complimentary. So if you want to make or give a popular t-shirt couples potential, or, you know, best friends going trick-or-treating together or going to a Halloween party together, give it like complimentary potential so that maybe people buy not just 1 t-shirt but two t-shirts. And this could also translate well into bundling on platforms where you have more control, like Etsy, for instance. So this niche is still selling well. Granted, we are getting close to Halloween, but before I started recording, I tried to buy one of my own shirts and it said I could receive it by October 28th, which is Wednesday. So it looks like we still have a chance to upload new Halloween shirts. And, you know, that's what's dominating the market right now. So take advantage. The Ruth Bader Ginsburg stuff started to like slide out of the top spots. It seemed like the merch team had removed some of them, but also I know that they sold so many of them that their facilities were just swamped producing almost exclusively RBG shirts. They were just selling so crazy, which I think also might have had something to do with the lack of merch sales during that time, because I think the merch team might have been suppressing our listings and search results so they could keep up with the capacity of the requests for the Ruth Bader Ginsburg shirts. Anyways, just following up there. So as you can see, the Karen, I need to speak to the manager, the top selling shirt. This is from Merch Ninja, this graph. They're tracking the BSR history over time. They're giving us keywords and they're giving us price history right here. You can see it's holding steady ever since about October 8th, down around, you know, beneath 10,000 BSR basically. All right, niche number 2. Now this one, I think I might have included in the bonus niches last week. If I didn't, then I meant to do it this week, but it turns out this is actually selling really well, this boner donor shirt. And while I didn't understand the origin of this, you know, meme shirt, if you will, I actually shared it with my private Facebook group students when I first saw it. I was like, this shirt is selling really well and I don't get it at all. And I don't know if it's a meme, but you guys might want to try selling it. Somebody said it was from some like Netflix new movie with Adam Sandler that I've been meaning to watch because I know I saw he's got some new Halloween movie. But yeah, apparently the boner donor shirt is like, I tried to look it up. It looks like maybe it's his mom or something. Some lady in the movie apparently wears funny t-shirts, and this being one of them. So I can actually attest that on the fourth quarter merch challenge that I've been doing on my girlfriend Marielle's YouTube channel, which I'll put a link in the description if you want to follow along, we actually got some sales selling the Karen Speak to Manager shirts, and we got some sales selling the boner donor shirts. So these are what's selling hot right now. Low-hanging fruit. Take advantage, you know, in addition to the stuff that we already know is selling, like the election, political stuff, the the social justice stuff has kind of also fallen out of favor as well. Or at least maybe not fallen out of favor, but it's been jumped by some more Halloween themed shirts. Niche number 3. So this is where I kind of had to like start stretching, like kind of reaching for niches to give you guys. I wanted to find stuff that I hadn't recommended before that I noticed are selling well. So this one is kind of interesting because I think this may not be coincidence. This may also be benefiting from Halloween. Notice that all of these, this is the top row of search results that I screenshotted. They all say Halloween costume. So they must be benefiting from Halloween. And it says, I'm with the avocado. Now notice earlier how I said the Karen shirts, somebody had made a shirt that said, I'm with Karen. Well, here you go. I'm with the avocado. And then guess what? On the same first page of listings, pushed a little bit further down, there were green shirts that said, pretend I'm an avocado. Now, I don't know if this is meant to be Halloween. I mean, these are indexed on Halloween because you can see it's in the title. It says Halloween costume gift t-shirt. But this is, again, a very complimentary set of t-shirts. And again, you could translate this into a bundle on Etsy. So I don't know of a way you could automate the fulfillment on Etsy, but I know that you could do it manually, you know, and that it's not that hard, honestly. If you have 2 monitors, you can just put your email over there where Etsy sends you the customer info, main monitor. Every time you get an order for a bundle, just manually create the order and, you know, make some money. And by the way, if you're like, oh, it's not worth my time, hey, however much you feel comfortable charging, charge that. And then if you get an order, it's worth your time, you know? All right, niche number 4. This one's kind of funny. So it's just TRex t-shirts. I know this niche has been around for a long time. However, this crept up into the top 50, and I don't understand why there's 3 designs that are basically the exact same, except one is listed under trendy design gifts and the other one's good to go tees with 2, and one of the 2 has 21 reviews and it's listed at $21.99. So when I see that, I'm thinking maybe they are driving traffic from off of Amazon, but I could be wrong, but they're getting a healthy profit margin there, healthy royalty of probably like $6 and change, closer to $7, probably like $6.50 if I had to guess, selling at $21.99. But yeah, BSR 14,000. So I mean, it's working. And the whole first page, honestly, they all had sales. They were all generating sales. So this wasn't just one of these things where the top design and only that seller was making sales, but like the whole first page is making sales. This one's going to be a little bit tough if you're not a good graphic designer to create your own original graphics, because you're going to have to, and by the way, you don't have to copy it as is. Just make a funny TRex shirt talking about the struggle being real, you know, because they have short arms. Niche number 5. All right, in this one, there's a backstory that I looked up because I was like, why is this creeping up into the top, you know, selling t-shirts? And typically it's just like one of the shirts that will, and then I have to go do additional research and look and see if there's other shirts selling really well. But I wanted to put this on your radar because this is complimentary to that show that I do not watch. I think it's called SCHITTS, Schitt's Creek is the show name. And while I don't watch it, I remember that, was it last week or the week before, there was that Ew David shirt that people were selling. And it's just simple text, Ew, David, EW, David, and selling really well. Lots of people made lots of money selling that thing. And this is from the same show, apparently. Again, I had to look it up, but I did some validation, and there's multiple t-shirts with good BSRs. All it says is Johnny and Moira and David and Alexis. And, you know, simple text designs. I mean, that's the definition of low-hanging fruit. By the way, my favorite one's probably this one right here, just because it's really big, bold text. By the way, though, I mean, I'm a huge fan of the vintage looking text, and then also, hey, vintage distressed looking, like the vintage color scheme with distressed text, big and bold. So you take the best of each world. Like you have what if you made a design similar to this one where it's like you use the full design space available, so made the text as big as possible without it bleeding out of the canvas size. You use some sort of a retro color scheme and a distressed font family. There you go. Or you can distress your own fonts. I do have a video tutorial on that. So just thinking out loud there of how I might approach if I was to sell this niche. But I think there's some potential there. And sometimes like when I first see something and I wait to tell you guys, then I'm like, oh crap, I could have just said it because it ended up becoming popular. So I don't know if this is one of those candidates. All right, looking ahead, October 2nd is Caps Lock Day. October 24th, I think I messed that up. October, what is it? Caps Lock Day. It's not the 2nd. It's October 22nd is Caps Lock Day. October 24th, Bologna Day. October 25th, Sourest Day. I love my sour candies and sour fruits. I used to always drink lemon water when I was a kid, but my mom was like, hey, you're going to ruin your teeth. You better cut back. October 27th, American Beer Day. Are Americans known for their beer? Probably their light beer. I can't lie. I love light beer, so I'll be celebrating. And October 31st, Halloween. It's your last chance to make some money off the Halloween niches, by the way. All right, bonus t-shirts. Mermaid Security. Now, I'm assuming this is a niche that probably sells year-round, but this was also creeping into the top niches, and there was multiple. Like, honestly, this may have been a better candidate for the 5th top 5 niches, but it also felt like one of those that's probably like making good sales year-round. I think Mermaid Security might be like a shirt for parents trick-or-treating with their kids who dress like mermaids. I was just thinking out loud there because I did notice like more Mermaid Security shirts trending up than normal. So that was my idea. And also I saw some inmate shirts, and this just reminds me of some of the dumbest t-shirt sales I've ever made, where back in the day when you could make, I think like a $3 royalty selling shirts at $14.99. Maybe it wasn't $3. It was probably like $2 and change. Back before merch like knocked down our royalties a little bit. There was just one year. It was probably like 2017 when I really didn't know what I was doing. I was still learning. But I had sold a bunch of inmate shirts that looked like this, except way worse. All I did was I put a little like inmate number in the like where your pocket might go if you had a front pocket on your shirt. All I did was put like a little number, and I would just keyboard smash to come up with like 8 digits. And I think I uploaded like 10 of those. And one customer bought, and I listed them in orange with black text. That's what reminded me. Anyways, one customer ended up buying 20 of them. So made like $50 off of that customer, something like that. And I just remember seeing that and being like, man, that was the dumbest, easiest t-shirt ever made. And somebody bought 20 of them. So that was pretty cool. You never know when that's going to happen. All right, deleted designs. I'm doing a special edition of deleted designs. Instead of just screenshotting Merch Ninja, I want to show you some shirts that are not deleted. They are not removed from Amazon. However, if you try to upload these, you will most likely either get rejected or get them removed. So this is like my Halloween 2020 don't do this warning. And I probably should have done this earlier in October. By the way, there's a lot of people saying that they lost their merch accounts in the last couple weeks. And, I never know if I'm getting the full story. If I did get the full story and you lost your account and you didn't do anything wrong, that sucks. But if you were like trying to upload M&M t-shirts and get creative, don't do that, And like when I see this shirt, it seems like either somebody got lucky or maybe there is something related to they are partnered with M&M. I don't know. But if you try to upload this shirt, you will most likely get in trouble. This one, you may be able to get through, but I don't recommend it because my take on this was that this is related to Pac-Man and the ghosts from Pac-Man. So I'm like, while it's a great idea, I wouldn't put this on Amazon personally. The purple crayon, again, just stay away. You might be able to get it through, but it's just one of those things that like every year I feel like people get either rejected or they get their shirts removed for slipping through the sensor detection, whatever you want to call it, an algorithm. And then the Dr. Seuss brand, I was like, man, people are making a lot of money ripping off the Thing 1, Thing 2 shirts. But then I realized it looks to be officially affiliated with Dr. Seuss. So you've got Teacher of All Things, and I know there was another one in there that I saw. So they're just kind of remixing what's in the circle in the Thing 1, Thing 2 designs. All right, so we've got a new print-on-demand giveaway to talk about. We're giving away over $1,300 in prizes. I'm calling it my print-on-demand mega pack. And if you would like to enter, it's completely free. Use the top link in the description. And you're going to win Flying Upload, 12 months of free upload automation to all of these platforms. Plus, they're constantly expanding it. So check that out. I love it. Thank you, Flying Upload, for sponsoring this. You're going to win 2 months free AutomatePOD, which is print-on-demand design automation using either Canva or Photopea. And you're winning a 1-month license to All American Graphics valued at $27. So definitely check that out, guys. All right, so again, if you want to enter, link is right there in the description. And that's it for tonight's top 5 niches of the week video. I appreciate you guys for watching it. If you want to do me a favor, all I ask, hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed and you want to consider doing so, that would also be appreciated. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you soon.
Passive Income School is open. Enroll now at RyansMethod.com. Thank you.